Well, let me see if I get this. 71 years old. Got a lot of images on the wall that I know are real. But can I prove it? No. Up until, for me, 2016, others say around 2012, it was just life is normal. You didn't actually see the evil that has emerged. It's just like something happened. Started seeing things change. Ink on paper, specifically the Bible, logos, spoken words in movies, just changed. And I come from a reality where the sun was yellow and the stars were real. Now they, if you zoom in on them, they almost look like LED light, a series of little lights making it look bright. Dumping whatever it is they're dumping out of these airliners, jet airliners, which some, and I'm of the camp, believe they use very little, if any, fuel at all to power those air turbines. Where would they put the fuel in the wings? The wings are so narrow with all the hydraulics to run the flaps and made of aluminum, holding on to those giant air turbines. Possibly they use a little fuel, but that's what they claim they're dumping into the skies. And that's why the Twin Towers went down, due to jet fuel. We live in a world where you cannot believe anything anymore, especially if you turn on your tell lie vision to get yourself programmed, which they are reading off a teleprompter, that the government, break down that word, govern, to control, meant the mind, to control your mind. They tell you satellites are real, but you can't prove it. They tell you they built the International Space Station and it's orbiting the Earth. There is no proof whatsoever that they ever constructed that in space. There are no real videos or photographs of the Earth from space. There's no possible way man walked on the moon and they show you the moon's surface and the Earth in the background. Because if you only see one side of the moon, this is science. And it's going around the ball. The only way you could see the Earth would be to look straight over your head. You wouldn't see the surface of the moon. And there's no possible way you could ever see Mercury or Venus if you're on a ball facing the night sky, because it would be behind you. So many things you can break down and just doesn't make sense anymore. It's like a switch was flipped and reality changed to where nothing is real like it used to be in my upbringing, my reality of what this place used to be. The Bible, which is under attack, There are those that don't believe in God, say Jesus was created to deceive the Christians by the tribe. Let's call them the tribe. There's so many deceptions. And they would tell you these changes came from a hydro collider underground in Switzerland. There too, like the International Space Station. There is no proof whatsoever they ever constructed that. They can show you anything they want or tell you anything at the library. It brought to mind the Library of Congress. It's a con. So, summing it up, what happened? Reality changed. Things that we remembered have changed. Where the yellow sun is no longer a reality. Where you can zoom in on stars they're not stars anymore. They tell you they have all these satellites orbiting the Earth, but I believe the frequencies, okay, people don't even understand what frequencies are, bounce off the firmament or through a series of cell towers. There's no satellites up there. If they are, they are on hot air balloons. And the Northern Lights. Here's another one. What is it? Now, I could be wrong on the name of it, but Polaris, isn't that the North Star that never moves? Everything else goes in a wheel in the sky, keeps on turning. All the stars, the sun and the moon, rotate around the Northern Star. On a ball flying through infinite universes, they would never remain the same from year to year. Planets, wandering stars. They are not solid objects. The Bible is being fulfilled. It foretold of these things. Amos 8:11 for one. Revelations 9:11 for one. You turn that 9:11 upside down, you got 11:6. The lion is now the wolf dwelling with the lamb. No human being, real human being, I believe there are those posing as humans that are not. What they are, do not know. Robots, clones, the reptilian race of the fallen angels, the Nephilim, so many things. But this world is not the world I was born into. So call me a crazy whack job if you want. But it's not real. It's not my reality anymore. And I'm not alone. There are many of us. But they are many so-called truthers that will deny all this, that have the masses fooled just like the mainstream media. Trust no one. That's the first thing Jesus warned on the Sermon on the Mount. Take heed that no man deceive you. That's why I always say, don't believe a word I say, but seek for yourself. Because if I sit here knowingly lying or tell you a fable or a lie, And I know it's a lie come Judgment Day. People don't even believe there's going to be a Judgment Day. But come Judgment Day, who's responsible for that lie? You for believing it because I told you? Or me for telling you? That's why you must seek for yourself and believe no one on this earth that is ever changing. How it's happening. You got to remember in creation, Satan, Lucifer, and the angels that rebelled, they were there during creation. They know how to make these changes. That's just my opinion. All right, so there, I sat down and made a video. I'll update you on my housing situation in another video. But those of you that are awake and understand that Jesus Christ is real, he died a horrible death on the cross, which the King James don't even say he was nailed to a cross anymore. Most people don't know that. They go to these churches that are run by the, what can I say? Take heed that no man deceive you. Satan, Lucifer, Beelzebub, whatever you want to call him, will appear as an angel of light, and his ministers as ministers of righteousness, that they would deceive the world, even the elect, if possible. Love y'all down the road.